Hi guys, welcome back to Jungle Flowers Canada. My name is Grania and thanks for joining me. So today we are going to do some Hoya chores. I have a lot of Hoyas that are throwing out these long tendrils. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to put them on trellises. Some of them I have duplicates of. The ones I have duplicates of I'm going to plant together and I'm going to up pot them because actually the roots are pretty good on them now. And there's going to be some MacGyvering going on here. I'm going to have to kind of make some trellises for the smaller plants because I don't actually have any that will fit, you know, the smaller pots. So I do have some wire and I have some tomato cages and stuff down there. So I'm hoping that between them all I'll be able to figure something out. Now guys, if I look absolutely disheveled, it's because I'm in my basement and I have gone up and down the stairs, I would say 20 times. I am absolutely boiling hot and feeling very disheveled, and I don't have a mirror down here so I can't imagine what I look like. But anyway, you're not here to see me, you're here to see the plants. So let's take a look at what we're going to do. So here I have, I believe this is a Taniba. Yeah, so I have two Tanibas. I have this one and this one. Now, and there is a stray leaf in here that I don't know what it's from, but let me show you the Taniba leaf. Can you see the leaf on that? And there is a big long trellis there. Not trellis, big long tendril. And then this is my, where's my other Taniba? I just had it in my hand, here we go. And then here is the other Taniba. Now this here, I have no idea what this is. I stuck it in here thinking it was a Taniba, but I see now that it isn't. If anybody knows what it is, if you could let me know. I imported it, but I just can't remember which one it is. So let's start with these two. As you can see, they're in pon, and the roots, well, they're really good in this one. Actually, they're better in this one, but I'm not sure. There's all water running down my hand, my arm, I should say. So should I put them, should I up pot them to here? I don't think so. I don't think it's quite ready to jump this big yet, and I've nothing in between. So I might just pot them together in the smaller pot until they get a little bit more established, and we'll try and do a makeshift trellis for that. What do you think? I should really have bought one of those bigger drinking cups for this, but anyway, I wasn't prepared enough. So I think we'll just put them together and put them back into one of these cups. So without further ado, I have so many pots here. I should actually take off what I'm not working on. How about that? One of the main reasons why I'm doing this is if you are following Kevin from Hakuna La Planta, he is a Canadian guy, hilarious. I just love his channel. But I first of all, I thought there was voodoo going on down in his apartment because all of his plants were huge, including his Hoyas. But his last video, he made a comment and said that they won't really put out leaves unless they're trellised. And I thought that makes sense because when they're putting out these runners, they're looking for something stable to catch on to. And also, if you get leaves on runners, quite often they get knocked off. It's so easy to knock them off. And I thought, you know what, that makes total sense. So in the halfway through his video, I ran downstairs and I repotted my clemensorium because I thought, oh my God, they have long tendrils and, you know, hopefully this will promote more growth. So this led me to this project. So if you're watching, Kevin, thanks for that. Okay, so let's, these are in pon. Some of them are actually in soil. So these ones are in pon. We have I'm still going to put this rogue Hoya in with it because I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to leave it with them for now. And then maybe somebody, oh yeah, they definitely didn't need to go into the bigger one. The roots are still quite juvenile. I don't know if you can see that. So, excuse me. The roots on this one are better. Now, isn't this ironic? Because this sits in my greenhouse that just has the 4000 Kelvin under cupboard lighting, and it has bigger roots. And this one is in my Fabricor, which is actually under an actual grow light. And look at the difference in the roots. I don't know if it has any significance, but I just thought I'd mention that. So I have these little, I think they're probably tomato cages, is that what they're called, that I got from Dollarama in the summer. I always pick stuff like this up because I figure it might come in handy someday. So I'm hoping it's going to come in handy today. So let's have a look and see what it is we can do. This actually would be great if you had a really big Hoya. You could actually stake it, you know, look. You could actually stake it with that. I don't think I have any that are quite big enough that I could do that with. Do I? I know I couldn't use it in this pot, but let's see. So I'm just going to open this one because I'm just going to take these two little pieces out, I think, and I'm going to try and make a trellis out of these. And I'm just going to hook them together like so, if I can. So I just hooked them together, and I'm thinking if I just stick them in like that, I should be able to just attach the tendrils. Now the tendrils are actually much longer than this. I could have actually done with something longer, but I can maybe try and get them to go over and back. I hope this is making sense. Am I just talking rubbish at the moment? Could be. Could be. Okay, so let's push this down here like so. Will they bend out a bit? Oh, they will. Okay, so let's try and straighten these up and let's see how this works. That could work. What do you think? Okay, so let's just try this. Now I'm going to, oh, you're wanting to bend on me. So now let's put our Teneba back in. So we have one here. Actually, I'll push them over to either side, and we put this one on this side. So now I'm just going to use my trusty tape to tape the tendrils down. So let's see if this will work. So there we go, Hoya Teneba. So that's the first one done. The second one is this it? Yeah. Oh, I just love this plant. So where's the other one? Here's the other one. So the next one I love. This is the Hoya Tangemus. Take a look at the leaf on the Hoya Tangemus. Isn't that gorgeous? And these are two new leaves that she has put out. And she has these big long tendrils, and I'm hoping I'll get some more leaves on them. And then this is the second one that I have. No new leaves yet, but a nice long tendril. So I thought I will, because this is going to be definitely a bigger plant, bigger root base because it's a bigger plant, I think we're going to put that into one of my soup containers. Now I do have my soldering iron there, and I will put some holes in it after the fact because I'm too lazy. I have to climb underneath my shelves to plug in my soldering iron, and I'm tired, so I'll do that later. Now on some of the others you saw I put kind of like slits on the side, but I think I'm just going to just poke some holes in this one because I don't want to put too much pressure on it in case I hit the roots. Okay, so, oh actually we were going to just pot this baby up even though I don't know what she is. So let's just put her into this. I'll make sure I cross that off so I don't mix it up with the Teneba again, because I have Teneba written on here. And her roots are tiny. So she wasn't actually doing well. She was very wrinkled. And I stuck her in here, but she's firmed up now and we can see she's getting new roots. So I think she's going to be just fine. The question is, what is she? What are you, girl? I don't know. Story of my life, eh? I should start doing videos to see how many plants I can't name because I am a disaster. So anyway, there is that little one, which hopefully somebody will be able to identify for me at some point. So let's work on the Tangemus. So let's get on and put some So let's unpop this and see what the roots are like. So there's lovely roots on this. Some of these were cuttings. These were from an Indonesia import, and some of these were cuttings, but look how nice the roots are. It has beautiful roots. So we're going to stick that one there. And here's the second one. Look at the leaf. And actually this leaf was very sun stressed. It's not so much anymore. But so the little markings on it were like bright pink. Oh, look at this one. Again, guys. This one was in, was it? Wait now. Oh no, this one was actually in the IKEA greenhouse with the grow lights. So I was going to say, oh, did it happen again? Look at the roots on this. That is fantastic. Did I say already I planted up my clementorium, and I should have waited and done it on video, but I will show it to you maybe at the end of the video, because I have these now sitting in my kitchen window, and I have ordered actually a grow light for my kitchen window for the winter, even though I do get lovely west winter sun. But because the sun has gone down by 5 o'clock, I ordered some grow lights for my, oh, I should put my trellis in first, wouldn't that be clever? I ordered some grow lights for my kitchen window for when the sun does go down. Now, so I have these trellis that I think I bought these in Valley View Garden Centre. Okay, so fingers crossed this will fit. I think it will. So actually let's take the plants out because I don't want to damage any roots before I put it in. Sorry, I'm doing this arse about face, as we'd say at home. Okay, there we go. In goes the trellis. That's going to work great. And let me move these babies because I don't want to damage them. And now let's put them. Okay, so the trellis is in. Now let's put these babies in. So we'll put one on this side and one on this side. Actually, I'm going to just put some tape around this just to hold them straight before I put the rest of the pon in. So now I'm hooked on these large leaf ones. I love them. Okay, so I just want this to sit straight so I can put the pon in. And let's do some on the other side. So let's hope I get some amazing growth on these by doing this. We'll check back in a couple of months and we'll see if that theory is correct. I'm actually going to take this now out of both of these. They're in two separate IKEA cabinets, but now they're both going to go in my kitchen window, and hopefully will like my new grow light when it arrives today. Okay. So there we have the tendrils. So this here is a rinsei. Can you see the leaf? So initially I wasn't sure that that's what it was. I thought maybe I'd been sent the wrong plant. But one of you wrote to me and told me that yes, you have one that looks just like this and that there's two different types. So I was happy to know that I did actually get a rinsei. But I know there's one that's a lot more speckled than this. So I'm not exactly sure which rinsei this is, but at least it is a rinsei. So you can see that it has a long tendril, but I don't want to take it out of this little pot. So let's maybe do the same thing that we did with the Taniba. I could also probably use this. Let's just bend these straight and see if that will stay in the pot. I have done that actually before. Okay, let's do it. I think that'll be okay. It's just temporary until it gets bigger. And let's get some tape. Okay, so I think we'll just leave that one like that and see how that works. Here we have a Hoya incrustata albo marginata, and you can see here she has a nice tendril on her, so let's try and find something to go in here. It's actually really cute. I might just try putting the whole thing in there because that's going to get big. The leaves are big on that. What do you think? Will we try this one? Like actually doing this? Let's try this. Hey, this is an experiment, right? Okay, so let's stick you in there. You down there. And you down there. Now I'm sorry I didn't buy more of these. These look like they're pretty cool, hey? Kind of liking that. What do you think? Should have bought more. I know next summer I'll be into Dollarama buying loads of them. That just might work. Another Hoya trellised. I'm getting there slowly but surely. Now, guys. Oh. If you've watched Amy from Wolfgang's Mama, she just did a video yesterday about the sun stressing on her Hoya. So I have this one, and look at the beautiful sun stressing on it. This is a Hoya Fusco Marginata. It's absolutely fabulous plant, and sun stresses so beautifully. So I have two of them, and I contemplated putting them together, but I had both of them in my Fabricor greenhouse, and the other one doesn't have any tendrils, and it just looks so good that I decided, no, I'm not going to put them together. I'll just trellis this one and see if I can get it back into my Fabricor cabinet with the trellis. That's going to be a bit of an issue, but I'm going to try. But look at the tendril on this, and there's a brand new leaf there. So I need something that's smaller because of the light, so maybe we'll just go with the two little these two little pieces again. I did try and make one out of wire, but it looked ridiculous, so let's just use this baby again. So we'll just connect them, and we will bend them out like we did for that one, and push down the sides here. I had to do this anyway, because every time I opened my cabinets, the tendrils would fly out, and then I'd be like trying to push them in so I could close it. So this is a good exercise for the cabinet anyway. Oh, this is so long though. Can I just like, I'm going to just wrap it around. So let's just very carefully, we don't want to knock that leaf off. We want to start with here. And let's trellis that. That's very precarious. Oh, I think I damaged it. I did. I damaged the leaf. Shoot. Okay, it may fall off. We'll see what happens. I'll just leave that little piece because that won't be so bad. But look at how long that was. Every time, as I say, I opened the door, it just flew out. Last but not least, I believe this is a Finlaysonii. So I have lots of Finlaysonii, and I have lots of Calistophylla, but I do believe that this is a Finlaysonii. And if any of you think differently, let me know in the comments. Let's try this one again and see what happens, because there's two tendrils on this, and we'll just have a look and see if this is going to help. Okay, so there we go. And let's tie these babies down. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Is that them all? That is them all. I hope this wasn't a chore to watch, because I am a bit all over the place today. I don't know what's going on with me. But I wanted to do this, and I figured I'd do it on camera because it's content that some of you might enjoy. So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you watched till the end, don't forget to put the green heart emoji in the comments. And if you've any questions or comments about the video, please don't hesitate to ask below. You take care and have a wonderful day.